What's up, everybody? I'm back at it again. I just remembered that I got the shotgun full of hate, which is like a pretty good weapon, and oh man, it's been so long since I have played the Forge. Oh dang, I just realized shotgun full of hate leaves poison on the ground. If I stand in that too long, then I'm gonna get poisoned, and I just lost some armor because of that, which really makes no sense. Like, armor should not be taken when you take poison damage, like, just because, like, think about that logically. Poison would not affect armor, it would affect your health under the armor, but whatever, you know, maybe they're just, that's like an interesting thought process. Is like, maybe that was like an intentional thing. They thought, well, yeah, armor wouldn't be affected by poison, but like, are we really going to complicate the health system like that? No. So yeah, I'm not really loving the shotgun full of hate because leaving that poison on the floor is kind of a problem. This room takes slight focus. This room shouldn't. Sorry. I should really start recording these things all in one session, like every playthrough where I'm getting through the entire dungeon should all be in one, because I'm recording this the day after the previous one, so I'm like a whole new person now, man. Like, I don't know, if you guys probably wouldn't really care that much about the inconsistency of like how I'm feeling between each videos. Maybe, I don't want to make assumptions for you, but like, hopefully my gameplay still holds up even though it's been a day. Ooh, just avoid that little skull guy. If he lets that arm sort of chain of bullets near you, that's big trouble, so I'm glad I was able to avoid that. When I usually see that skull guy, I like get behind a pillar or something, just because I don't want him to have like a huge arm chain that's shooting like bullets all over the room. Also, these little guy enemies are like really hard. I'm a little tired. Oh dang, that's a jammed enemy. Honestly, these little skullets, not very concerning enemy. You see, I could just kind of walk around them and not even worry about it. I am loving my little laser blaster gun. Is that what it's called? Laser rifle. Yeah. Like, I was watching yesterday's gameplay and I was like, man, why aren't you using a laser rifle? I love the laser rifle. Granted, doesn't do that much damage per second, but like, it's accurate. Like, I feel like I'm hitting a lot of these shots. Also, like, when you look at this, the ammo is red, the gun is red. When you shoot the lasers, they're purple. What's with that? I mean, I think the purple lasers look cool, but like, come on, that's surely an oversight. Surely. Oh, man, that was really close. I think that mage enemy summoned like a thief bullet, or like those mage enemies that you saw in the first part of this room. He spawns like a knight bullet, spawns like a little mage bullet that runs around and shoots other bullets, and like a little thief bullet that like disappears and then comes in behind you. It's like crazy. But I didn't really get to show it off because I'm owning this, and right as I say that I run out of ammo. I'll just use my crown. I wonder if aiming with the crown it actually like does anything. Like, do you think do you think it rotates to make sure at least one stream of bullets is like going in the direction that I'm pointing it? I got a black chest! Oh my gosh. That is very lucky. I'm gonna take out my shotgun just in case this is like a mimic chest. What was that guy doing? Okay, whatever. And Patriot. That sounds pretty good. It looks just like a normal machine gun. I actually am not versed with this weapon. I should use the cannon to get through a few rooms. It doesn't look like I have a ton of room clearing weapons. Like, granted, I could use my dark marker gun, but you know, I'd rather save that for the dragon fight. Also, I realized, sorry, I'm sure you could tell this room's a little complicated to get through, trying not to lose any health. I realized in my last playthrough, like, I'm not making that much progress towards getting the main storyline done. So I'm gonna try and do that in the coming playthroughs. I mean, there is one like story specific item I could get this time, but like it's not super important. Like I could get it anyone, and I'll go into it when I get it. Trust me, I'll remember. Probably, hopefully, maybe not. I'll remember. Come on, come on. Shake ever forgot? No, maybe, possibly, probably. One thing I haven't forgot is all my playthroughs that I haven't finished. I'm trying not to start any series until like I finish at least one of my series because oh, this is the boss fight. I'm gonna look for the shopkeeper. I'm trying to not start any new series until I finish at least one of my series. Probably gonna go with this one. Maybe next I'll just make a bunch of Binding of Isaac videos. The thing about the Binding of Isaac though is like there's so many endings and like every character has like their own tracked endings. So a full playthrough of that like technically would include like so many hours of gameplay. Like the gist is I cannot show you that much gameplay. I would be dead. I wouldn't even like Isaac anymore. It'd just be way too much. Like, yeah, great, content, all that, but like, come on, man. That much Isaac would be unholy, which is fitting for the game, because, you know, it's sacrilegious. It's hard to talk and dodge bullets. So, if I'm at low health by the time I get to any big fight, then I will simply stop talking. Which gun is most important for me to refill here? I guess I'll go with the laser rifle. Even though this is like not a great gun, I'm just gonna refill that one. And unfortunately I don't have a key for that chest. But it's just a green. I'm glad that I didn't use it up on that green first. Like I didn't discover the green and use a key on it before I found the black chest, because much better to grab the black chest. And oh my gosh, I just got hit by a bulletkin. Honestly, I should like do these playthroughs first thing in the morning so I'm like totally awake and I don't make any mistakes. I think that would be optimal. And okay, let's see what we got here. We got a key, Litchi Finger, Freeze Ray. Ooh, that's pretty good. I'm gonna go with one key. I'm pretty sure the Litchi Trigger Finger means that I could like spam click my mouse and shoot a little faster. Yeah, rate of fire up. And of course some weapons where you hold down the mouse button it shoots at a certain rate, and if you spam click it goes a little faster. So yeah, I should just be clicking super fast, and I might as well buy bouncy bullets. There's really no harm in that. And I guess I'll fight the dragon right now. I'm gonna come in with my dark marker and then I'll switch to the Patriot. That was the Patriot being like the gun I got out of the black chest a little earlier. Let's hope the dragon doesn't use his knife attack too much. Fingers crossed. And honestly, this is going by pretty fast. I wonder if like I should start on the next floor this episode if I'm able to kill the dragon fast enough. Is this like doing a lot of damage? Oh, it's so confusing. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna start using my Patriot. And oh my gosh, right when I say that, throws out both the knives and the homing skulls. Wow, this Patriot's super good. So it looks like the fire rate goes up the more you shoot it. I'm gonna throw my cluster mines down. I don't think it's gonna do that much in helping me, because obviously there's not a bunch of people to run into the cluster mines, but maybe it does a little bit of damage when it goes inside him, like the one that bounces up into him. So I'll be trying to drop the... Ooh, gotta kill these skulls. Be trying to drop the cluster mines throughout this. And wow, that just shredded the dragon. Oh my gosh. This is a... I got very lucky with this gun, honestly. I kind of hate when I get lucky. I want you guys to see me get through like a tough challenge, and this playthrough is going a little too well for me. Alright, His heart's showing. We're gonna try and shred it with the Patriot right here. And like I suspected, we got the 1 cycle there, so we didn't even have to dodge another wave of bullets, unlike the last playthrough. So that was fortunate. And yeah, you get the master round for beating the dragon without taking any damage. It's pretty easy with the Patriot especially, and this little dude like that was making the blank effect. So like I said, I was gonna unlock a story item, but it wasn't important, and here I'll show you. So after you kill the dragon, you could shoot the skull and pick up the obsidian shell casing, and I think I should start explaining. So the real ending is gained by talking to this girl. So you say, I have something for you. No, you don't. Okay, well, I guess I need to collect all pieces, but the obsidian casing is one of them. We're trying to make the bullet that kills the past. And at the end of the dungeon, of course, there's the gun that kills the past. So, yeah, on this playthrough and like my last one, I got the arcane powder. That's one of the ingredients that you need. Yeah, you're gonna have to collect all the little parts to the bullet, and then she'll craft it for you. And then this gun will let you kill your past, and that's how you get real endings and progress the story. So, since since the forge chamber of the dungeon lasted so shortly, I'm just gonna get to the part where I show you guys me going into the dungeon again. So yeah, like that is a pretty short playthrough. I think it's only appropriate that I make cause like these episodes are like 20 minutes. This has been like 13 minutes of recording. I'm not gonna stretch it out that much with editing. I don't love the process of editing anyways. So yeah, I can't show you that stat sheet down there because I had to blur it out last time. And what a hassle. And here I go! This time I'm playing as the mercenary. So the two things that make the mercenary special: 1, he gets an armor starting off, and 2, he gets this used item, which is just the supply drop. Just gives you like 1 full ammo case at your leisure, and then it's gone forever. So I honestly rarely find a good time to use the ammo case. I usually like by the time I find another used item that I want to keep, I don't have any use for the ammo case because it's like, oh well, I don't know. I guess you'll kind of see the lack of usage that it gets during this playthrough if that happens to be the case. Hopefully, I do find a good point in the run where I could use it. Call in my little supply drop, get the ammo case, and then it's like, hey, now I got ammo for a boss fight that I wouldn't have had otherwise. But usually, I'm not really too pinched for ammo. One other thing I really like about the mercenary is that just his starting pistol is really good. It's very accurate. Unlike the pilot's gun, the pilot's kind of shoots little laser bolts, and they're kind of like scattered, whereas the mercenary's gun, pretty accurate. I'm able to hit this guy from far away without too much bullet spread. As you could see, when I shoot in one spot, like not all bullets hit the same place, but the spread is tight enough on this pistol that I don't really mind. I think it might be called like the Marine Sidearm. I can't check the name of it without going into the Ammonomicon. And I'd rather just get through this first chamber than just be sitting around looking at my Ammonomicon. I just realized, like, if I saw this playthrough after like trying Gungeon for the first time, I'd be like, what the hell? Because like, I just casually beat the dragon, no problem. Same with Chamber 5, but like, I guess that just kind of goes to show that, well, 1, I've learned the game pretty well, but 2, ooh, I really like this gun. 2, oh, I lost my train of thought. Oh, what's the second reason? The first was, oh yeah, 2 is that just generally having good game sense, like knowing which decisions to make when, can really help you defeat games with a lot more ease. Like, I think I was sitting very pretty with my health. Like, I didn't really have to do any hard dodging or anything. Just because like I knew to buy keys and like I picked up the mask on my last playthrough. Pretty good shop. I'm just gonna buy the key. It's nice to see the shopkeeper again. So okay, one thing I should explain. So there's an item called the Prime Primer that sometimes spawns right here, and it costs 110 like little shells, golds, whatever, money. Costs 110 money, and I bought that one playthrough. I'll show like somebody else's playthrough of what that would look like, but yeah, essentially that's an important story piece, and I must have like got it someday when I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna play the Gungeon, I'm gonna not record it for some dumb reason. If you guys really want to see that, I will show you it. I mean, even though I showed you like gameplay of somebody else buying it just to show you what it looks like. Is there another enemy in this room? Oh, they're up here. Yeah, I could show you guys me doing it just to give you the full playthrough sort of vibe. Maybe I could go into my save file data and like edit it out so that I could unlock it again for you guys. I don't really want the blue. I already got a pretty good item with the green. Yes, you gotta stand away from chests when you shoot them to destroy them. Like I showed in my last playthrough, I always destroy chests for the chance of scrap, which you could sell to the little guy in the little vents in some of the stores, because scrap goes for like 5 little coins. You could also sometimes get like special things from the scrap, but it's chance, and that time the chest exploded. Sometimes the chest will turn into a mimic chest and it'll attack you, and then you get whatever the contents were without spending a key. Sometimes, I'm pretty sure if you spend the key on a mimic chest, it'll just attack you regardless and take your key. So yeah, honestly, when it's like a blue or a brown chest especially, I would never waste a key on a brown chest, because keys are not that plentiful in this game. Like, you kind of got to keep them for the green chests and above. So like green, red, black, synergy chests, yeah, sure. If you got plenty of keys, yeah, sure, go for the blue chest. But still, like a brown chest, come on. You're probably gonna get a weapon worse than like your starting weapon. And so yeah, also I was saving this ammo for the boss fight, and we're about to find out what it is. I'm betting on, oh, I was gonna say Gatling Gold, but it appears to be the Bullet Twins. Yeah, I call it because I could recognize the room layout. Or yeah, the Trigger Twins. My bad. I hope I didn't trigger them by getting their name wrong. Haha. It's one tip I'd say with fighting these guys is like try and kill them at the same time, or just go all in on one, I guess. I try to kill them at the same time, but obviously that's not always possible. Like, I can't see the other one on screen. I could only see the guy with glasses on. But the reason you're going to want to kill them both at the same time is so that you don't have to deal with this phase where it's like faster, you know, just shooting more bullets. He looks cursed based on these little like black effects, but he's just angry. He doesn't get double damage or anything, which is a weird choice for them to reuse that effect. I'm gonna use that ammo on just the thing I got, and it's really good to get the master round on the first floor. If you don't, it's honestly like, oh dang, that kind of sucks. This gun is really cool. The Eye of the Beholster, just on my last playthrough I got the Beholsters as a boss, I believe, on the second floor. The Eye of the Beholster, however, is able to shoot out, well, I guess I'll just show you. You can see in the little ammo slot, the last bullet does something a little special, and I'm gonna try and use it here. I thought these would be projectiles, not lasers being shot out. Yeah, the last one shoots at these little minions. And looks like he's just gonna go and fight this guy, but he doesn't do a lot of damage. Maybe this would be better as like a boss killing weapon, because then I'd have like a ton of these little minions. I don't believe they follow you between rooms, but we're about to find out. Yeah, no they don't. I'm trying to discern, should I use this charge shots on room clearing and then just try and use this on killing the boss? Because weapons that have a ton of ammo generally better for room clearing, whereas like the charge shot weapon, it's just called charge shot. It only has 75 bullets, which is like perfect amount of ammo for a boss fight. So it makes it seem like that. Maybe I'll just kind of use whatever. I mean, I did get that, whoa, ammo crate in the last room. I'm doing a little trick with that. I have to like consciously not reload this weapon to shoot more minions. It looked like, did it say what I thought it said? I think instead of reload, yeah, it says behold instead of reload. That's kind of funny. I've never actually noticed that little Easter egg, I guess you could call it, or detail. More relatably, more less gamerly, or more less gamerly. Oh man, I'm a mess with my words today. Sorry, I just heard like thunder outside or something, like somebody letting off a firework. Wow, I got extra ammo. I'm not sure if I could ammo trick without letting this one disappear, so. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna walk back to this one. Hopefully the rat isn't stealing the full ammo, but yeah, no, I just heard that sound effect. He did. We're at full ammo, so it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna, sometimes it's better just to pretend that you never even got the ammo drop in the first place, because then you don't have to feel bad about it. I'm gonna use my charge shot weapon on this room. Honestly, I could just use my normal pistol. I don't want to be too conservative with ammo, because like you're given guns to like clear rooms faster. But like, man, I kind of like the starting pistol. Just, I'm pretty sure I'd call Marine my second favorite character. Was I calling him Marine the whole time? Or was I calling him Army Dude? I don't know. I'm sorry if I said the wrong name for this Gungeoneer. But yeah, he's probably my second favorite right behind Pilot, just because yeah, his weapon is really good and he starts with that 1 armor, which is, it's just really basic. It's easy to follow. Whereas the other characters are a little harder to play fully optimally. Like the Huntress, you know, she's got her little corgi. New players wouldn't like. Oh man, how did I almost got hit by that little beholster slave? Newer players wouldn't know when to use the little crossbow or to use the revolver for Huntress. And wow, this room is really tight. Ugh, I'm just gonna kind of roll through there. Now I have a little bit more room. This is really, that's a pretty hard room for just a second chamber. And also like the prisoner girl, Gungeoneer, she has that unique mechanic where, well actually I shouldn't spoil it. And oh my gosh, I'm getting way too lucky this playthrough. I got the reload stone. I'm not sure what this does, so give me a sec. Alright, so it looks like whenever I activate this item, it makes all the nearby bullets become ammo, which is just better than the supply crate. But you know what? Just for the sake of it, I'm going to... Well, let's check for secrets. Might as well. Yeah, it looks like there isn't one right there, so I'm just going to show you what the supply crate does. You hit space and boom, you get 1 full ammo crate and then it's gone. I did that just because I'm going to be using this reload stone, and I think my walkie-talkie or whatever it's called would be taken by the rat anyways when I left. It's kind of nice that the rat takes away the things so that you don't feel like, oh, maybe I should save this ammo for later and like come back and get everything once the floor is done. It's more just like, oh, here's a pickup, I use it immediately. It kind of avoids the issue in video games where like you have a bunch of pickups and you don't know when to use them, or like in Skyrim for example, you could get a bunch of potions and you just like are hoarding them, and you're like, oh well, I'm just gonna wait until I need them, and then you never end up needing them. That's, oh wow, that was pretty unfortunate. The charge shot made him recoil back into me and I got hit. But yeah, I honestly have struggled a lot in the past with like, when should I use these like one-time use items? That's always such a problem for me in video games. That guy did not die to my charge shot because this guy was buffing them. That's why there's that little arrow right there. So, gonna want to prioritize killing that little buff enemy first before I worry about the others. One thing that really helps me get through this game is like just knowing the enemies, like knowing which ones are good, which ones are bad, so that you could prioritize like, oh, I should kill this enemy first before I kill the rest of them. Because like if one's buffing others, then every enemy you fight is just gonna be like buffed out, and that's no good. Also just like knowing the immediate danger, the bullet patterns, like the ways each enemy is gonna shoot. And looks like I just got a free brown chest, and I get the Super Soaker, the Mega Douser. My bad. I think they probably looked at the Super Soaker name and they thought, what are synonyms for those two words? So, yeah, this is not a very good gun. This kind of goes to show what I was saying about brown chest. Like, when you pick up a brown chest item, it's not gonna be good. Like, maybe with the synergy, but like, in general, no way. Just no way. I'm gonna try and use the Eye of the Beholster on this boss fight. Hopefully that goes well for me. And ooh, I forgot her name. She's like the siren though. Or what's that lady? Medusa. She's like Medusa, but she's called the Gorgon, the accused gun witch. Oh man, I reloaded. I should have just left my aim at. And there's a huge pool of poison. So oh man, I didn't want to walk into it. You could just roll through the poison like this, but like, oh man, now I'm too far away from this attack to avoid it effectively, and I can't see her because I'm focusing on the bullets. Oh man, yeah, sometimes when she shoots her machine gun, it's like that. Oh, I was made into stone. I'm not going to be able to shoot. Oh, I can't explain her attacks because this is like a kind of intense boss fight. And such a bummer that I didn't get to oh, check this out. If you just look away from that wave, then it doesn't turn you into stone. You could alternatively roll over it, but yeah, such a bummer that I didn't get the master round for this for. Got hit in a really stupid way. And hey, look, Snowballer synergizes with my Super Soaker to make ice water, but this room is already full of water, so you can't really see the effect. But hey, look, ice water, right? That happened in my first playthrough as well, I think. And do I want this blue chest? Hell no, I'm gonna Super Soak it. And looks like I got some scrap. And yeah, see, like the ice water makes it like movement all sticky, and it's like, man, why would I want this? So yeah. Oh, I just realized I didn't look for secrets on the first floor. Guys, why didn't you remind me? Okay. I really hope that I didn't make like a little crack in the wall anywhere and didn't notice, because like I did that on my last playthrough on like Chamber 4 and I saw it in editing and I was like, oh Jake, you idiot. I'm just gonna guess this room. It looks like there could be one here, and nope, I was wrong. Probably should have gone for the shopkeeper, probably should have gone for the chest rooms, but you know, that's life. I'm gonna end this playthrough here. And alternatively to what I was saying earlier in this playthrough, I'm gonna stop recording because, you know, I feel a little talked out today, and I bet, you know, by the next episode I'll be so sick, I'll be so epic. And oh, one thing I wanted to know, whenever you lose the armor as the Marine, his helmet comes off and you can see his face, and I think that's a really cool detail. So, and whenever you get one armor back, it puts it back on. So yeah, that's all.